So after that, types of data center from last class. Today we are going to start from the topic that is role of data center in an enterprise environment. Okay. So in case of enterprise environment, the data centers would comprise several components which support infrastructure building blocks, and that components can be of any of the private area network or core network switches or any of the edges routers. Okay, so typically a data center setup within an enterprise network. Within an enterprise network, a typical data center setup can be comprised of any of these building blocks. So it can be a campus network, it can be a private wide area network, it can be internet, extranet, and intranet server farms. So whenever a enterprise network or enterprise environment tries to set up a data center facility, it can choose from any of these three categories. Okay. Now, a data center framework could include any of the building blocks and server farms based on its enterprise need of the customer. Okay, whatever the need based on that, that enterprise setup will choose from any of these three categories. Okay. Now, let's say for example, have been cited here. First one is saying that suppose an organization may set up one data center and share resources such as servers, router, and switches. In another example, it can have a setup of two physically separated server farms with no shared resources. So in example one, it is saying that it can set up only one server and switches and routers, and that one will be shared to every customer of that enterprise environment. But in case of second example, we can have two separate server farms, and there will be no sharing. Okay. So based on the requirement, uh, any of these three can be set up, selected for setting up a data center facility. So, okay, basically, a data center in an enterprise environment typically hosts some enterprise level applications such as this following. This can be the possible applications which enterprise level must provide. Suppose first one is Salesforce automation. That is SFA. This is nothing but a technique of using software to automate the business task of sales. So in this part, in this job also, data center plays a vital role for any enterprise. Okay, this is one of the job of data center facilities in enterprise. Then second, we can say that second one is order processing. So this is nothing but the process of packing, picking, and delivery packet items into the delivery packet items to a shipping carrier. Okay, how you process all this packaging, then delivering of your products, everything will come under this one, this category, that is order processing. And the third application facility is that customer relationship management, that is CRM. So this is a method to manage a company's interaction with future customers. So this CRM is basically related to managing the company's interaction with the future customer of that enterprise setup. The next application setup needs to be enterprise resource planning, that is ERP. And this term is very much familiar to everyone because our university is having its own ERP, that is enterprise resource planning. So this is a business management software. It refers to the automation of companies' core business to help them to focus on effectiveness. So our university is also trying to automate their complete process through the Editive ERP portal. So the next one is supply chain management, that is SCM. This is the management of the flow of goods and services. It includes the movement and storage of raw material, works in process, inventory, or goods. So, whatever requirements for your enterprise, that chain of supply must be managed through this SCM component. And the last one is, that is e-commerce. It is the buying and selling of your services. Okay, so all these are the possible application, enterprise level applications. So in any of these applications, data center facility might be needed depending upon your enterprise setup. Okay, so this process, this role of data center facility in enterprise environment can be summarized in this diagram. See, this diagram is saying that the enterprise environment data center, the data center facility for this enterprise environment can be of any of these campus network, private wide area network, or server farms, and whatever type of data center facility they are going to choose, or whatever setup they are going to choose for the data center facility, it must provide applications such as the provided in this list. Okay, so this diagram summarizes the role of data center in enterprise environment. So next topic is our role of data center services in service provider environment. Okay, so earlier topic was, that is the role of data center in an enterprise environment, and in this one we will discuss about the role of data centers in service provider environment. So what it is saying that in data center in service provider environment is known as IDC, that is Internet Data Centers. Unlike an enterprise environment, the data centers also become a revenue source for the service provider environment. Okay, so what it is saying that in case of enterprise setup, the data center was just providing different applications for the enterprise, and that applications are the sources of revenue. Okay, the applications are the sources of revenue, but in case of service provider, the data center itself is the source of revenue. Okay. Suppose a platform which is providing a space in their data center for a small organization. In that situation, you can say that data center is giving you that revenue to that company. Okay, so this is the basic difference between enterprise environment and the service provider environment. In case of service provider, the data center itself generates the revenue. Such environments support co-located server farms for customers, and in our previous class we have already discussed about what is that co-located servers, or what co-located data center facilities. Okay. So next we are saying that the service provider data center is a service oriented environment that is designed to host the enterprise customer application. Okay. In case of enterprise, they are having their own data center, and from that they are giving the various application to their customers. But in case of service oriented environment, it is designed to host directly the application, customers application, or enterprise customers application. So in service provider enterprise application will be provided services from the service provider. Okay, and this hosting specification controlled by the service level agreements, SLA. This agreement will be in between the service provider and the customers. Further, enterprise considers internet data centers, that is IDCs, in case of internet-based applications, such data centers are different from service providers' internet data centers, which cater the internet business applications environment, and this application environment follow a specific application design model such as client server or entire model. So basically we can conclude that service provider can provide various services to different enterprise levels environment. If this is our service provider, they will provide various services to different enterprise level environment. Okay, so basically we can think of this one as a client server architecture or various entire models. Okay, and the last point is saying that irrespective of whether a data center is run by an enterprise or by a service provider, there is a certain skill set of job for each of them to manage the data center. So now this whole concept of data center in service provided environment can be summarized with this diagram. So what it is saying that service provider environment can have their own data center, and the data center facilities can be any of these categories. So we have already learned the various types of data center facilities. There are total 5 categories was there. So other than in-house uh, in-house data center facility, all other types are all other categories can be a possible option for service provider environment. Okay. So this is all about the role of data centers in service provider environment. So this is the conclusion of our first chapter. So the first chapter can be concluded with this, that some important skills within a data center, or this is the necessary skills to set up or manage a data center, are IT management, then facility management, security management. So IT management, it is needed. The skills such as like network management, database administration, server management, and in case of facility management, you need the facilities like the administration skills for managing power supply, in air conditioning, facilities cleaning. So basically we can say that this is the technical component. IT management is dealing with the technical component, and facility management is dealing with our support component. So in the very beginning of this chapter, we have discussed what are the support components, like maintaining the temperature, maintaining the power supplies, maintaining the racks and cabinets for the data centers. Okay. So first, IT management is required for managing the technical components, and second one, that is facility management, is required for maintaining all the support components, and lastly, and one of the very important part, that is security management. Okay. So security management can be of physical security of the data center, as well as anything covered under the technical security of your data center. Okay, so this is all about our first chapter. I think we have completed the topic. Yes. Yes. These are the topics which we need to cover in our first chapter, and that's all for this one. Any doubt? Please unmute yourself, and you can ask. Any doubt till now, or is it clear to all, every one of the topics?
मैम खुद पढ़ना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद ही डाउट निकलेगा मैम।
अभी जितना तक समझे उतना समझ में आया ना? डाटा सेंटर क्या है, क्यों है, गोल क्या है? or types of data center.
ऐसे मतलब थोड़ा बहुत तो आइडिया आ रहा है, लेकिन अच्छे से पढ़ना पड़ेगा तभी और डिटेल में समझ पाऊंगा।
ठीक है, तो मैं आज ही वो गूगल क्लासरूम क्रिएट करके ये नोट्स शेयर कर दूंगी। तो क्रैकिन वाला सबके पास है ना, या क्रैकिन वाला नोट्स भी शेयर करना होगा?
लेकिन बोला हो जाएगा मैम।
ओके, तो आई विल शेयर।
लॉगिन नहीं होता
मैम। हाँ मैम, मेरा भी क्रैकिंग में लॉगिन नहीं हो रहा है।
अच्छा, जिनका क्रैकिन में लॉगिन नहीं हो रहा है वो मेल
वेबसाइट
डाला,
चेंज
मैंने
हुआ
तो
है।
बोला था। मेल डाला या
मैम मैं
नहीं
आज
डाला?
डाल दूंगी मैं।
हाँ, मेल डाल देना।
मैम मैं
मुझे
भूल गई थी।
मुझे सीसी में रख देना। वो इतना जल्दी तो सॉल्व नहीं होगा, बट स्टिल यू नीड टू सेंड अ मेल ना।
ओके।
तो जिनका क्रैकिन में नहीं हो रहा है लॉगिन, उनके लिए मैं क्रैकिन वाला वो पीडीएफ भी डाल दूंगी वो गूगल क्लासरूम में। वहां से तुम लोग अभी डाउनलोड करके स्टडी कर लेना।
ओके मैम।
मैम पूरा पेपर ही थ्योरेटिकल है क्या?
पूरा पेपर थ्योरेटिकल है, नो लैब। तुम लोग का बाकी 3 पेपर है ना इस बार लैब? 3 है ना लैब?
हाँ मैम।
वो कैसा चल रहा है?
हाँ मैम 3 लैब है। वो तो
स्टार्ट हुआ है
स्टार्ट ही हो रहा है
मतलब
अभी। सौरभ सर का वो थोड़ा बहुत दिखा रहे हैं।
हाँ वो कल दिखा रहे थे।
ठीक है, चलो। तो अभी तो स्टार्ट ही हुआ क्लास। ठीक है, चलो। आई विल स्टॉप नाउ। गूगल क्लासरूम का वो लिंक शेयर कर दूंगी मैं ग्रुप में, ठीक है?
ओके
मैम अटेंडेंस का समझ में नहीं आ रहा है।
अटेंडेंस का वो तुम लोग को ईआरपी में जो बोला गया वो बोला।
यस।
हाँ मैम।
अटेंडेंस का क्रैकिंग में बात अभी नहीं आएगा तुम लोग को, मतलब अटेंडेंस हम लोग पहले देंगे, फिर वीडियो का लिंक मिलेगा तुम लोग को। उसके बाद तुम लोग को एक फीडबैक, मतलब मैं जिनको जिनको अटेंड प्रेजेंट बोलूंगी तुम लोग उनको ही फीडबैक का एक लिंक आएगा। जब सपोज तुमने आज अटेंड किया तो मैं तुम्हारा अटेंडेंस डालूंगी ना कि आज का डेट में तुमने अटेंड किया क्लास, तो तुम्हें एक फीडबैक लिंक आएगा, तो तुम्हें उसमें फीडबैक देना होगा। आफ्टर दैट योर अटेंडेंस विल बी कंफर्म। वो अभी तक एडिटिव ने बस वो इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया
वो
है,
कब
अभी
से
तक
स्टार्ट होगा?
इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं हुआ होगा। और ये वीडियो भी,
अच्छा अच्छा।
वीडियो जो बोल रही हूँ वो भी अपलोड होगा। एक यूट्यूब का वो बनाया है, उसमें अपलोड करने के बाद उसका वो शेयर होगा।
अच्छा
मैं बोलूँगी जब होगा, टाइम है और टाइम लगेगा सब सेटअप।
ठीक है मैम। सब सब्जेक्ट का तो ऐसा ही होगा ना?
हाँ हाँ, सबका ऐसे होगा। और ये मेवालिडा
ठीक
का
है।
क्या हुआ, वो अभी भी नहीं कर पा रही क्या अभी?
पता नहीं मैम, उसको कांटेक्ट ही नहीं कर पा रहे। मैसेज करके रखा था, अभी तक ऑनलाइन ही नहीं है।
ठीक है, just a second, let me note down the attendance. Okay, so I'm ending this session, okay?
ओके मैम।